It's what makes us a person, an individual, an expression of life. So, desires is never an issue. But the thing is, if you want to fulfill your desires, you must not hold on to them. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Pleasant Living Purpose. My name is Tristan Goodwin, and this video is about how do you follow your true desires. When we think of desire, we think of like all our long-term goals, all our ideal circumstances, all the things that seem exciting. And for many, it would be like having a ton of money, having the best romantic relationship, having a great family, having a home, a mansion. Like, you name it, it's a thing. Kind of lends itself to no limit. And that is like an amazing thing. But this is where desires can like tip us off, because if we think that we must have a particular desire in a certain way, in a certain form, that can actually stop us from receiving it, from having it actualized in our life. Desires are only breadcrumbs that leads to more actualized want. Why do we hold certain desires and keep the vision of what that looks like as the main focus? One gigantic desire is a ton of money, to get a mansion, to travel, to do all these different things. And it's essentially, the desire there isn't really the money, honestly. It's more of freedom when you really think about it. It's the freedom to have these different things and different experiences whenever you want. But if we keep the idea on just money, on a total sum of money, and just keep on thinking and focusing on that, that isn't an issue. But if you're thinking about it in a way that I must have it and I must get it this particular way, then mentally you're stopping yourself from going with the flow of things, being inspired to new actions, to new feelings, feeling good in your present moment, knowing that no matter what, I am going to get my end goal. No matter what, I am going to get that ton of money, I am going to travel, I am going to have a great home, I am going to have a great family. If we leave the circumstances alone, then we give space for structure and inspiration to take place. Because all our desires can be fulfilled, all our desires can be actualized. It's what makes us a person, an individual, an expression of life. So, desires is never an issue. But the thing is, if you want to fulfill your desires, you must not hold on to them. You must know that it will happen. You'll have a system in making that happen, and it doesn't have to look a particular way. And in most cases, it doesn't look a particular way. Our true desires show up in ways that we would never expect, in ways that we never imagined. So if we stop putting so much pressure on our visions, on our dreams, on our ideal scenarios, we can allow those things to blossom in ways that we could never fathom. Yes, have desires, but let them flow through you. Our job is to know that this is what I want, this desire feels good for me. That's what makes it true. If it feels good, if it feels nice, if you feel lighthearted, happy, excited, ecstatic, it's truly aligned with who you are now. And you allow inspired actions, you allow ideas to come to you without focusing too hard on the vision, then you are going to achieve your desires seamlessly and easily. The point of life is to enjoy yourself, enjoy the adventure, enjoy the journey, knowing that no matter what, your desires will come true. You don't have to force anything to happen. See, is that thing what I really want? Because if we use a romantic partner, for example, the main attraction point will always be a form of a person, the way that they look. And that's perfectly fine. You can desire a partner to look any sort of way, to act any sort of way, to have a certain personality. It's okay to want those things. But if you hold so tightly to that vision, then it becomes very hard for it to surface in a very seamless manner. And sometimes the thing that we think we want, the person or the form of the person that we think we want, isn't actually the case. Maybe we actually want someone that vibes with our personality more than just a form. It's only for us to experience life that allows us to create new desires. So we are allowed to carry anything that we want. We are allowed to be whoever we want. We're allowed to want whatever we want. And that's what makes life a very liberating experience. But to know that, to be that, to feel that is the key. What that means is you don't have to control the circumstances to get your desired outcome. You just have to go and flow with your circumstances. And as you change, they change. And the more that you grow and evolve, more closer you get to your desired results. Because our desires help us grow. Our desires help us change. Our desires help us transmute ourselves in brand new ways. Have fun wanting. Have fun being honest. Have fun being authentic. Having fun is perhaps the number one key of getting your desires. Being happy with yourself. Being in a place of gratitude. Being in a place of peace is one way of making all your best dreams to come alive. Because at that point, at that moment, we'll get everything that you want. Because the more authentic that you become, the more powerful you become. So, I hope this video helps you. Please comment down below how it helped you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for your support so far, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.